Let's try this and see how it fares. It's an aggressive deck. I feel like this is one of those decks that has to draw on curve. So I don't know that actually says anything for us. We have a lot of high value creatures though. Bailiffs and wolves and stags and war leaders and coursers and guides and colossal dreadnought. We have a shit ton of creatures that are on curve and solid. How much have I spent on this game so far? I'm a streamer, so they give me stuff. So I think I've spent $10 on this game so far. All right, how does this look? Slow as shit, but I've got my lands. I wish I had a 2 or a 3 drop in here. We have enough 3 drops. It's kind of weird not to see a 3 drop. Okay. I bought a booster when not a booster. I bought a draft entry when I was drunk, and they have a really sweet deal for the first players when you're first starting. That's a really good draw for us. All right, let's throw down the forest, drop the sentinel. He's black-red. I'm not actually expecting enchantment destruction from him. I am expecting removal, but I'm not expecting black-red removal to be able to handle sentinel on turn 3 as a 5/5. So there's a walking corpse. Sure. To draw a land. Do I keep track of my draft percentage? I've been looking for a spreadsheet recently for that. The answer is no, not yet, but the answer is yes, soon. Oh, he just tossed a land. I hope he's got another one. Yep. Yeah, if you want to watch Oaken Forms versus Blanchwoods, this is a good time. Alright, we'll play our Enchanter. He's a little late. He's probably a target for that apparatus, but this is fine. That screams that he wants me to block with the Sentinel, so I'm just going to ignore it. It looks like Strangling Spores to me is what I'm guessing. Yeah, let's swing with both. Oh, is this abnormal endurance? Nope. Okay. Let's drop the stag. Shock. Okay. Sure. I don't understand why he keeps doing that on his turn. Doesn't he want to try to force interactions on my turn? So I'm just going to kill him here. Let's go ahead and Rabid Bite the center. Oh, I could have just... I guess I don't even have to Rabid Bite. I got the stag, and it looks like he just noticed too. Okay, game 1 for us. We saw 1 artifact, no enchantments. He didn't show any combat tricks. I don't see any reason to change the deck for that. So we'll just be ready to go. How long has Magic the Gathering been a thing? They just celebrated their 25th anniversary as a company, or as a gaming concept company. I don't know how long. I don't know if Wizards of the Coast was founded with Magic the Gathering or not. I don't know that history. But I know they just had their 25th anniversary for Magic the Gathering. Would have been nice to hit stag on 4, but that was a pretty solid opening for us. I've lost so many fucking games to that vigilant elf in Oaken form. Again, a little slow, but we got good cards. No 2s and no 3s. Maybe we'll draw into a 3 or draw into a 2. Look who's back. Draw into War Leader as well. Like mana War Leader would be ideal. Three drop and a 2-drop is great. What usually sways you the most to decide on a color pair? The cards that I'm offered in a draft. Okay. I'm kind of okay with him blocking this with both. Let's see if he wants to. Nope. I'd like a land next turn. Kind of want land. Both rabid bites in hand again is a little annoying. I mean, I'm going to regret that every time I don't have that because it is my removal, but... There's the land. I'm willing to offer him trades here. Since I want to play stags on curve. He doesn't want it. I guess he's broadcasting some sort of like wide play, like a trumpet blast or a heroic reinforcement. I guess he's not playing black, so or not playing white. He probably doesn't have heroic reinforcements. Gotten 6 damage out of our Greenwood Sentinel, right? Sure. Sure. This guy offers me weird trades all the time. I could bite that. If I bite and then Titanic Growth, is he dead? I don't even have... So we got 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 4 being 12, not 13. Bummer. I think I set that combo up for next turn. Alright, second stag out. I remember when I was playing this in middle school, there were a lot of other card games I remember at the store for that. But by the time I was playing this, the first time I played this was, I mean, there were a couple expansions. It was past alpha, it was past beta. It was whatever the third one was. Unlimited, I think was just being, I think the next set after Unlimited was coming out as I was starting playing. Remember the first card pack I opened had whatever the fucking 5/5 artifact creature was. Mishra's War Machine, Mishra's Flying Machine, something like that. It's the first pack I opened and I traded it for a Crawworm from some guy ripping me off in the shop as like a little kid. So he hasn't drawn his lands particularly. Don't the cards do defend damage when they're attacked? Yeah, but all damage on creatures that isn't fatal damage to it is temporary. So if it doesn't kill the creature heals at the end of the turn. Or alright, so he's dead on board, and I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is click attack. Alright. Take a quick break, back in a minute. Oh my god, my wife made banana bread yesterday. It's so good. So I got myself a little piece of banana bread over here. And it's like, do I want to hit play or do I want to eat more banana bread first? It was pretty tough. It was pretty close. I almost didn't hit play there, chat. I almost went for more banana bread. All right, let's see what we got. That last player seemed really hesitant to block. Oh, so we've got a 3 and a 4, and the 4 is really good. I'm going to keep this because of the strength of this card. We can get blown out by a couple 2 drops here. It would be pretty bad for us. Maybe a greed keep. We'll see. Meanwhile, webcam, banana bread. See you in a minute. So I really suspect he's not going to expect to trade here, but I'm going to do it to clear the way for the war leader next turn. I mean, I suppose the guide maybe made that so it wasn't a thing. Maybe that's the wrong way to do it, but I really wanted the board to be totally clear for the war leader. Actually, thinking about it, because of the guide's ability, that was probably wrong. But I want a Bailiff next turn. Yeah, actually, that was totally wrong. Totally wrong. Oh well. Might have lost the game doing that. You might, every time you make a mistake, though, you might lose the game. Oh, does he think I just block all the time now? Oh, he knows he can't block that. Okay. Yeah, it'd be ideal if you didn't play anything. That would be the ideal play for me. Don't kill it. Don't play anything. Just pass. So I guess that's Sure Strike. Sure Strike's 3-1 on any of them, right? So I can't do shit about it. So he's either got it or he doesn't. The way he played makes me think he's got it. This is all the war leader ever does for me, by the way, is trade. Okay. So he does have it. That sucks. Yeah, it'll be really great right now. But we'll keep slamming the value cards. Maybe making that war leader unblockable with that guide that I threw away for no reason would have been a nice thing. And our hand is pretty dead. Oh god. Can't target that with removal, just drew a plains. Alright, I think we're pretty fucked here. See, like, this card is described to me as a bomb, but it only ever does that, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I tend to play more aggressive than I have to in Magic, because the games I've played from in the past really penalize sitting around not doing anything. But maybe I should have played harder for value there. Well, that's a really good one for him. That attack suggests that he has another combat trick here. I'm dead to another combat trick. Can't not block it though, so. Maybe he just wants to draw. But another Sure Strike is super bad news for me. Titanic Growth, Sure Strike, both are bad news. That's okay. Steer Zone, Vigilant Bailiff. Okay. We're just going to flood out. He's on 4 cards, able to play shit. I can't target that with the thing. It's going to kill me shortly-ish. Hold the bite for his Bailiff. Maybe get 2 for 1 out of it, especially if he taps out to play it. Presumably attacks me with the Vine Mare first, which I'm not blocking. Puts me down to 3. Okay, did just get mana to play that card. Might block it with the 1/1. Oh, it's not a draw. Ah. For some reason I thought it was still there. Alright, well, let's block. Little cat token. Could take that. Needs to draw something better than we have. I guess what my ideal draw would be with that one that changed him into a ginormous fucking ant. It's okay too, though. That trades for the Vine Mare. Play with Taylor. Again, all I can do is offer invites, guys. So if you're ever asking me when am I going to be on other shows that I've been on, Yogscast, PKA, etc., like those aren't my shows. You could ask me when are you going to have so and so on your D&D show, and I could be like, well, it's my show. At least I have some control over that. Can answer it. Can't answer those type of questions. So I made the offer to Taylor. If he wants to play draft sometime, then I'm happy to do it. But if he doesn't want to, it's up to him. Like I'm not gonna harass him about it, and it's not a big deal one way or the other. So I think we're okay. That's still the best card for me. Board state's stalled right now. Stag's decent though. For next turn anyways. I guess I could have swung with the Courser there, but he just trades Boar. Draws. It's a Dark Dweller sacrificing a rat in the picture. I don't know. Can't tell what that creature is he's sacrificing. He's dropping something. It's a good one for him. Also a good one for him. Not sure I can... that's not a good one for me. So we're on 10 mana now. He's on 6. Comparatively, that means 4 of our fucking cards are dead compared to his. I can't attack into that. I think he's managed to toss... Oh, he didn't even get to toss the 1 land. Yeah, he's just drawn massively fucking better than us in terms of cards. Feels bad. I want my giant ant. Give me my giant ant this turn. All right, more land. How many have we drawn in a row now? We drew the stag. Before the stag, it's 5, 4. You know, it'd be a great card to draw right now. Giant fucking ant. Do I have 11 out of 17 lands? Yeah. There's only 6 lands left in there. It's gonna be enough to lose me the game though. It's still not a big a deal. He doesn't have anything that directly challenges the Bailiff unless he's drawn a combat trick. Yeah, this is the worst card in my deck I could draw right now. It doesn't even trade with a single thing on the board. All right. Feels good. Feels good. Scape Shift isn't in the deck. That's the worst, single worst card, right? We have another 2-drop. That's the second worst card. We haven't seen it yet, so there's a chance we'll get it. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. Like, he just keeps loading up the board. Okay, it's over. Okay, he hit his 7th land when he needs it for the 7-drop. That gives him, presumably he's holding land, but still. That's what just happened there. Yeah. Sure. At 9 health, I don't really have a lot of options. Take 7. Dead to anything. Should just fucking attack. Couldn't he have just killed me if he attacked with everything? Like, all right, another land. So we ended up with 12 out of our 17 lands, and we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 playables. So we'll just write that one off to being outplayed. That feels fairly unlucky. Didn't see a lot in the way of... I saw the one dragon. That Highland game was really bad in this deck. I think this is going to be... He's got enough big creatures. I don't think we're going to blow him out with a single, like, 4/4 or something. So a little bit more value would be nice. Possibly a Mighty Leap might be something here. Plummet might be something. I like the Mighty Leap. I think we'll get value on his flyers with that, as well as potentially value on his board with that. I think I could have been a little less aggressive with the War Leader. But the War Leader did okay. I mean, we attacked into that board. It looked very much like a Sure Strike board, and sure enough, he had a Sure Strike board. But even if I kept the guide, though, I still would have died to Sure Strike, because I can make him unblockable by creatures with 2 or less, and then attack into that, and the exact same situation occurs. I just don't get to play my Bailiff. So I go first with 2 white mana and no green mana. I've got a very solid hand for a 3, 4, 5, but I can't keep it, because I don't get any scrying. And I'm going first. So I've got a mulligan here. Don't want a mulligan versus him. His deck had very high value creatures, so I want to actually... I'm expecting to trade. Sure. Do I want a 4th land right now or a playable card? I need them both. Need my Dreadmaws and I need land. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting dicked by my deck super hard right now. Feels like that a lot, in fact, when I play Magic. At least 30% of my games I feel like I'm getting dicked by my deck. Yes, of course, double land draw after getting rid of a land. So that means my top of my deck was land, land, land. Sure. We'll just ramp up the Dreadmaws 1 turn at a time. Things that would be bad for me right now are drawing enchants, of which I have a fair number. An enchanter is okay. I don't expect him to live, but we'll see. Thank you, Francesco. For the bits. Not blocking that. There's the Bailiff. Chaos Stag's pretty good for me here. I need a land now, which is hilarious because I haven't wanted a land till now. But I've got to get something big enough to challenge. I'd take a Blanchwood or an Oaken Form would be pretty nice too. I gotta get something big enough to kill the Bailiff. But what a shitty opening hand after a mulligan, so we're already behind in value. He's had good drops. He's had a 2, a 3, and a ramped up 4. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid for him. Oh, that sucks. All right, how much am I taking? 11, so I'm at 5. So I'm probably just dead here. I have to draw a land for the Dreadmaw, and him not have another way to remove my creatures like that. Oh, right. And of course he gets to sacrifice it, of course. He just drew fucking Titanic Growth. All right, we just lose. I'm not dead this turn, but I'm dead in like 1 second. So... Forgot he could kill my creature with that. Sure. So he's hit all of his land drops. Got his creatures. Have to block there. And there's a Dreadmaw. Okay, so I'm gonna lose that game. Yeah, that felt like a great game. Felt very interactive. The first one where I just draw 12 lands. How many, I mean, what was it? We decided 7 cards and 12 lands. So like 2/3 lands, basically. Followed by that one where mulligan for no lands into that. Like, how do you win games in this when you don't have lands perfectly aligned in your favor? And why do I end up talking about it every single fucking game? A little tilty.